Well, welcome to Rob's Fix-It Shop. I'm going to enter the hacking department. So my wife has one of these Aero Latte milk frothers, and the problem with them is they take two AA batteries and they run through them very quickly, right? And so this thing's a thing for frothing milk. I'll show you that in a minute, but it eats through the batteries pretty quickly. But if you use a rechargeable battery, I don't think they have enough voltage to really froth properly, right? So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to take this lithium ion battery right here that's got the USB charger right built in, and I'm going to try to figure out a way I can get that inside here, right? And because we just got our two AA batteries in there now. It's going to require some pretty drastic surgery, but yeah, see if I can get that in there and see if this has 3.7 volts, right? So this is even more than the AA battery. So it might be too much, I don't know, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of try and see if we can get it to work. All right, so here we have our frother. You can see the battery compartment there, and let's see, so minus and plus, and these are brand new batteries, right? So this is for frothing your milk for putting in your coffee. See, that's pretty cool, huh? I don't know. Okay. But, you know, like I say, I want to try to get this battery. And this battery's got the little USB charger built right into it. And I use this on my, my rope cutter, right? And these things really have some oomph to them. So I think what I'm going to have to try to do is... This is kind of connected in the middle, right? It's kind of this thing in the middle. And I don't think it's screwed together. I think these are like plastic plugs that are somehow fastening this together. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to drill those out and to get it apart. But I think once I get it apart, then I can figure out a way of making it wide enough, because I think it'll fit right in like that if I can get this kind of cut out a little bit here and here. It's going to be a real hack operation, and the battery's going to sit high, which I think is going to be fine, and then maybe I can even keep this thing in place, but we'll see. I think the first step, well, number one is to clean the milk off. The second step, drill these out. All right, so let's just... Maybe I can get these out, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to have to drill them. So I'll just put a little mark. Center. And drill that out. Well, I guess those are just plugs, and there is a screw in there. All right, let's... Oh, that comes right apart then. Okay, well, it couldn't be simpler there, huh? So, it's got a little electric motor, and then the switch. How does that work? Oh, I see. So the switch just takes the contact here and then pushes it up against the body of the motor, which is soldered to there. All right. So So then I just have to figure out a way, and we'll have to remove these, right? Yeah. I don't know the best way. I could have just clip it out. And we'll have to put screws through it to hold it, but actually that works pretty good. I was thinking of all these technological ways of doing it. Oh yeah. And I'm just going to take that stuff out of there. I don't know a good way to do that, but I might just leave this one in. That'll make this stick up a little bit higher, which is probably okay. Yeah, so I have to get all this out of here. I don't know the best way to do that. Well, that works pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Now I just have to make sure I get the right side. So it's this side. Oh, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I just got to figure, it's kind of wobbly like that though. I'll have to figure out some way to fixture it in there. I suppose I could put a screw so that I have this screw to hold part of it together, but I could also put, well, it's twisting like that though. Okay, so I think I know what I want to do here. I want to I just need to find some way to kind of make this fit nice and straight in here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this with some Bondo, and I'll put a little wax paper around the battery to keep it from getting kind of stuck in there. But I think that might do a nice job of really cradling it nice and tight in there. Okay, so we'll just let that harden. As soon as it hardens a little bit, then I'll trim it off. Before, I don't want to let it set completely. Okay, so we're about 5 minutes later, and you know, our Bondo's nice and soft, and so now we could just kind of come in and trim it out. You don't want it in that channel. And our battery just slips right out because of the wax paper. Okay, and then, yeah, it's starting to get hard now. But you can feel it getting hot too. But yeah, it's just the thing with Bondo. You just got to make sure you get it before it gets really hot. I mean, before it hardens up. Because right now it's workable, but in a few minutes you're going to have to you would have to use sandpaper to have any effect on it. I think it turned out pretty nice, right? And then, yep, our battery just slides right in like that. Let's see, our other piece still fit on? Yep. Cool. Okay, so now we just got to get a wire down here. And the wire, and we'll lead that to right, let's see. Can you get this? Yeah, so we need to get the one wire from here up to here. Get our soldering iron cranked up. And I've also got this big soldering iron here, and we'll use that for soldering to the battery. So it's hot, really hot, and it has a lot of thermal mass, so that then we don't have to worry about overheating the battery, right? Because it's hot, but it's quick. So the first wire we're going to work on is from here to here. And so we just need a little short wire. We'll solder it first onto here. And then we'll soldering it to the other thing is going to be easy. Okay, and I'm just going to put some flux on it. Oops. All right. We'll cool it off with a little alcohol. I don't know, doesn't look like it's on there great, but doesn't look like it's coming off either. All right. Now this in there. Okay, now you have to connect a wire from here. It come out. Okay, so then put our switch back in and put the two sides together. Okay, now let's see if it even works. Oh, I'm going to let it run for a little while. We'll see how hot that motor gets. Looks pretty good to me. Yeah, it doesn't feel overly warm either. Let's open it up and feel it. Yeah, the motor's nice and cool. So, I don't know. Might be a little too fast. All right, so here we are in the kitchen, and I've given Kimmy the... Quiet, dog. I've given Kimmy the whisker. She's going to try it. Okay, go ahead.
Nice.
What do you think?
Well, let's see. I think it's cool. Although,
No, it's all success.
I'm gonna look at that.
Pretty nice, huh?
Pretty nice.
Oh, it's like you're at one of those fancy restaurants. Well, so there it is, my tricked out milk frother. I thought it turned out pretty good. Didn't take anything too complicated. I just had to clear out a bunch of plastic and even got the switch to work. This part, I was able to take this part and cut it down so that fits in there. I'll have to put something in there to hold it in place. But yeah, I thought it came out pretty good, and it was just kind of a fun project to work on in my spare time. And so if you had fun, please hit like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.